Hello Libras, it is AD with kayxztarot, and I'm going to be doing your April 2019 reading, guys. Thank you so much for your patience. I appreciate you back. Please like, share, and subscribe this video if you like it. Don't forget to check out the description box below on information on how to book a personal reading with me, as well as finding out my Instagram, SoundCloud, and what decks and crystals I use. Okay, guys? So without any further ado, Leo... the retrograde's not over. So without any further ado, Libras, let's get into your reading. Okay, guys? So right off the rip, I want to say, what a time to be a Libra. Like, you are so lucky to be a Libra. As I was pre-shuffling, I saw shuffling. I saw nothing but like positivity, good energy, happiness, love, you know, wish fulfillment. Yeah, new start, a beginning, communications, travel, just like really positive things. And it's possibly because you're going to be exalted this month because Venus moves into Pisces, which is like one of those really sweet placements for you. So you guys are going to be receiving, like, a lot of people, I'm hearing like ethereal, like you're going to be looking mystical. Yeah, it's going to bring you some really new cool financial and work opportunities. Like, literally pretty privilege is what I'm hearing for you. Pretty privilege. And one more for our Libras. Alright. Libras, April 2019, please. Libras, April 2019, please. Let's see what's going on for our Libras in April 2019. 3, 2, and 1. Alright. Let's see what's going on with our Libras. Good stuff. Alright, Libra, so at the bottom of the deck, yeah, we have the Queen of Pentacles. So there is like this motherly quality to you. I know that's an earth sign, but like it is like it's a sensual nature. Again, with Venus. Venus also rules Taurus. So this is Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, but particularly Taurus in this reading as far as Venus is concerned, where you just look very like fertile. You look very mature. People are, you know, thinking that you're older than you are. Like, they're just like, wow, you're so young. I can't believe it. You speak so well. You're so articulate with your feelings and everything. Like, people just really like looking at you. They want to, you know, they want a piece. They want to bite. Alright, yeah, we have the Queen of Wands. Oh, all this divine feminine energy popping up as the heart of this reading. Again, receiving a lot of attention. This Aries season is doing you so well. You look so fresh. You look so fly. You look so good, honey. Okay, Libra? So be expecting a lot of suitors to come. I mean, people past, present, new people, old people, grown people, young people, rich people, poor people. Like, they just want to be around you because you look so beautiful, alright? Yeah, we have the 8 of Cups as the foundation. Moving into the 5 of Swords as a present moment. I was about to say, was that... No. Sagittarius. Could be connected with the Sagittarius. Oh, look, we have Ace of Cups popping up as the most likely outcome. Like I said, and the 3 of Swords is your card of advice. So we're going to do some clarification, but it seems like you've turned your back away from something and now you're in, like, this unstable situation where, like, you might have, like... I don't know, like, I think a lot of you guys kind of made this grand exit where you were just like, I don't need this. I'm out of here. Fuck all y'all. Like, give me my money. I don't need to speak to y'all ever again. If it was like to a guy or to a girl, you're just like, I don't need you. You treat me like trash. I'm so much better than this. I deserve more than this. And you kind of stomped out and hightailed it. And you're absolutely correct. But the thing is, you had no game plan, no strategy, no nothing. You just ran your shit, ran your mouth. And now you're just kind of like in the middle of nowhere. Like, well, now what's my plan? Like, I didn't really think past that. But don't worry. I do see new things coming in for you. It was time to make that leap. It was time to leave. It was time to exit that situation. It was time to walk away, you know, with this 8 of Cups here. And the Queen of Wands. It was for your benefit, right? Like, this relationship was causing a lot of inner friction between yourself, like self-worth and doubts and all this other things. It was just kind of like toxic where you weren't sure. So then you got on your high horse and you stomped out and you let them know exactly how you feel. And so now you're like in this 5 of Swords moment where it's just like, should I have said those things that I said? Was I a little too harsh? Was I a little too brash? Like, maybe I should have, you know, changed that. Or now what I'm going to do, like, that was the only person that I was going to get with that particular job. You know, how am I going to find somebody who's going to be as wealthy as that? Or how I'm going to find somebody who, I don't know, anything, you know, makes good coffee. Like, it could be anything. So you're kind of looking back on it like, maybe I made a huge mistake. I don't think that that is the case, Libra. I think that you're just dealing with like the suddenness and the shock of it all. Like, oh my gosh, I wasn't expecting that to come out of me that way. But this exit leaves you it leaves you grounded. It leaves you getting back to yourself. You know, you're really focusing on self-care. You're able to focus on yourself again, and you haven't in a long time because you've been tangled up kind of in this web. So it seems like that energy that you were giving to that other person or to this job or to this opportunity, now you're giving it to yourself. So with the card of advice being the Three of Swords here, this is just asking you to just let it go, let it end, you know, sever those ties. And if you do feel trauma, if you do feel bad, then it's okay to experience those emotions, but leave them too. Leave those at the door. You're entering a totally new beginning where you don't have to worry about those things that were bothering you, because with this Ace of Cups popping up as the most likely outcome, you could easily find love and attract love, but this love starts from within. It's internal. You're loving yourself. You think that you're the bee's knees, and so you're going to have a lot of people who are coming and trying to bring you to that Two of Cups, and you're really going to have your pickings, and I don't even see you picking anytime soon, to be honest. Like, not that I think that you're going to play games or, like, you know, lead people on necessarily. I think that for a minute, you're just trying to do you. Now that you walked away from this, you're just like, I'm not really trying to get into somebody else's business. I'm just trying to stay minding my own. And like I said, you're just going to get, pretty Privledge is going to be your best friend. Like, people are just going to be so kind to you and just want to be around you. I mean, free drinks, all this stuff. Like, people are going to treat you like it's your birthday, you know? Because it is, in a way. Like, you rebirth yourself. You're just like, man, I can't believe I wasted all that energy and all that time on that past situation. Now that I've walked away from it, I'm able to take a breath now and see that, like, it wasn't nearly as bad as I thought. So, yeah, really great reading. Ooh, man. Yep, so we have the end of a tough cycle approaches. When I tell you, this card has made it into almost every reading, my guy. Like, almost every reading. So everybody's closing out that really hard thing. Perhaps Saturn's moving. Maybe Saturn's doing something. Because I'm like, that card has made its way into almost every single reading that I've done this month. Which, I'm not complaining. That's great. Who wants to be in the middle of a tough cycle anymore? Who doesn't want it to end, right? 2 and 1. Oops. Yeah. Your commitment is being tested. And this is always, almost to me, is commitment to self and commitment to faith. Alright, it's being tested. Because like I said, you kind of feel like you left you're up shit's creek with no paddle. You know, you feel like you just like, fuck, I was so impulsive. It was kind of ridiculous. But conclusions are within reach. It's always darkest before the dawn. Yes, you're in this state right now, this confusion, this miscommunication, looking back, reflecting on the situation, wondering if you said the right thing, if you did the right thing. Just understand that that was the final step to close out that tough chapter, that tough cycle that was challenging you. You know, Saturn, if you truly learn the lessons, now you get to sit on your throne of this power, of this knowledge, and this wisdom that you gained through this particular cycle. So that's an absolutely beautiful thing. And I truly love that. Yeah, and then we have Capricorn coming up again. Your hard work is paying off. And a win-win outcome is forecast. So I do see emotional fulfillment. Just some really lovely energies coming in. And you're just going to be receiving a lot of attention. You're looking, people want to, like, marry you. People think that you're great. And you're not even trying to settle down, which is kind of different for Libras. Libras can be seen as wanting to have that ultimate partnership and not yada yada yada. But right now, you're like, nah, I'm not even trying to do that. My partnership is with myself. Okay, so we had Never Ending Story coming up, and Breathe. Like I said, a lot of you are kind of in your head about the decision that you made and how quickly you made that decision. So you're just like, oh my gosh, it's never going to end. This is just going to continue and all this other stuff. I made that. You're just going back and forth in your head. You're not giving yourself that piece of information like, hey, I stood up for myself. I gave into my power. So just like, gave into my own power and demonstrated that I do have power to those who doubted me in the past, okay? Yeah, just understand that it was not for you, okay? So breathe, take that breath, have that comfort that, like, it's not a never-ending story. You actually have ended this, and yes, it was in a way that you was not as diplomatic as you would have liked. Maybe you let your emotions get the best of you or whatever. This retrograde really had you coming up, speaking quick with your tongue, all right? You were quick with those sticky fingers, okay? You were coming from people that were not expecting it. But listen, that had to happen in order for you to release it and move into this next chapter and receive this new love and attention for yourself first, and then the world will return it back to you. So it wasn't for you to begin with, so you're not missing out on anything with this Eight of Cups. You felt like those cups weren't none of them good enough for you, okay? Yeah, gratitude just flew out. So be grateful. And it also has to do with abundance, okay? It also has to deal with you gaining things. I don't know why I'm getting food. I just got hungry. But I'm just like, a lot of you are going to be eating good, perhaps cooking good, cooking a meal, cooking your favorite meal that you haven't in a long time because the person that you were with hated it. Like you loved, you loved fried chicken and the person that you were with hated fried chicken. So now you're like, look, now that this person's gone or now that this friend's in my life, I'm going to my favorite restaurant and I don't have to hear anything negative about it. I can just do me. I'm living my best life. I don't have to argue with somebody. It's that type of energy that I'm getting and just being so grateful and so thankful, all right? Golly, this incense has been all over the place, okay? Surrender, okay? And surrendering to the divine, just understanding that things happen for a reason. There's no need for you to keep going back and forth in your head like if it was the right reason or what you could have done better or what you could have done different. Listen, there is nothing that you could have done differently as far as how you exited the situation. The only thing that you could have done different, I'm sensing, Libra, was address the situation before it got to that point, before it got to that heading point, before it got to boiling over. Like, instead of, saying that you're being diplomatic, you're just being kind of scary in a sense and not addressing something. So that could have been the lesson. So now that you've learned that and you're taking that with you moving forward, surrender to the divine. You don't have to hold on. You don't have to clutch on to reality for dear life, okay? And then we have love. Finally. That's the last card. A win-win outcome is forecast. There's love for yourself. There's love for the people that are around you, that you do love and that you do trust. Just in those ties, let bygones be bygones. Let those people in the past, let the situation in the past, that job in the past, leave it behind as you move forward, all right? And really have fun in this upcoming month because you're just going to be receiving so much attention. You're going to be able to be sociable. You're going to be charismatic. People are just going to want to listen to you. People are going to want to hear what you have to say. People are going to think that you're qualified. So it's a great time to start pitching some of those ideas or start fleshing out putting yourself out there if you want to start dating again. Again, I think you're going to be flooded with a lot of suitors and messages and DMs and all those good things. So just be grateful, all right? Just thank the Lord that, you released whatever it was that you were supposed to release. So that is what I got for you, guys. I absolutely love you, Libras. I hope that this resonated with you. Again, check out that description box so you can find information on how to book a personal reading with me. And peace. Until next time, guys.